The entire team at Emsolation want to acknowledge that we are gathered on the traditional lands of the Wurundjeri people. We want to recognise that we are recording and telling our stories on the stolen land of our country's first storytellers. We wish to pay our respects to all Wurundjeri elders and ancestors, and to extend that respect to any First Nations peoples who listen to Emsolation. We recognise Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples' continued connection to the land and waters of this country, and acknowledge that sovereignty was never ceded. Always was, always will be.
Before we get into this episode of Emsolation, here's your exclusive sneak peek of today's sealed section from our premium service, Emsolation Extra.
The World Massage Championships were held in Tokyo last month.
Okay.
And
Is it the inaugural or is this a long-established tradition?
I feel like it's the second one. Remember,
Okay.
no research has been done.
Okay, great. Let's go with that. Okay.
So this video came across my desk.
Yeah.
And this is a woman competing in the Asian category.
Yes.
And I, first of all, want to point out the music they've chosen. I don't.
That's a big issue for me when I get a massage.
Okay, I'm interested to get your feedback on this music that is playing. Now, she's starting out. Can you hear the music?
I can.
Very relaxing. She's starting out with a reverse egg beater. Her foot is gently going up and down. Now she's sitting down to present like a long drop squat. Hello there and welcome to Emsolation. My name is Em Russiano. I'm a writer, a singer, a stand-up comedian, a maximalist power queen, a neurodivergent magic brain and a podcaster. And together with my best friend since I was 11, award-winning screenwriter Mr. Michael Lucas, will he add to the Logie collection this weekend? Only time will tell.
What a tease.
Woo!
Pretty sure the answer's no, but I'm delighted
With that attitude,
Well,
we bring you this podcast every Thursday. Sex sells, baby. Your cum gutters rocketed us up the charts. We got more subscribers. I mean, I thought about coming here and sitting in a G-string with some nipple tassels this week, to be honest.
I'm really sad that you didn't.
We want to encourage people, not deter.
I think if you go for the G-string and nipple tassels, probably this sitting in a low-slung armchair isn't the best way to display all of
I'd
that.
need to be suspended from the roof and allow
and
gravity
the lighting
to
situation.
just one singular candle in the corner. And
That's
everybody
right.
would have acid thrown in their eyes beforehand.
Oh my God.
It'd be a
So
soft viewing.
pay your subscription. We will mail you some acid, and once you demonstrate proof that you have thrown it in your eyes, then yeah. I mean, it sounds like an appealing proposition for more subscribers.
Absolutely. I am a business lady. I'm a business bitch, boss, yes, queen, boots, house down lady. So, I mean, I'm not joking. We had an uptick in subscribers thanks to your cum gutters.
I really hope they're not imagining that it's just going to keep escalating because, like, that. I mean, that was it. That was
I just want to watch it over and over
It
again.
is absolutely going to keep escalating.
How? What am I going to do?
You're so lucky I'm tired. Because if this was breakfast
I
radio,
did.
you would have been sat here, oiled up, spray tanned up, in nary a thong, a strack of the jock, if you will.
Then I too am glad you're tired. It's not often I would say that, but really, I did have this paranoia.
So many people at the moment in this world, Michael Lucas, are fucking lucky I'm too tired. Because there are quite a few people testing me in the world at the moment, and they're very lucky I have low iron. Because if I was at full capacity iron and not perimenopausal and not running on 2 hours sleep, fucking it's over, OVAH.
There is an alternate universe out there, a universe where Em has had 8 hours sleep and it looks very different.
You're all fucked. Truly. The day I figure out, if there's ever a time, because it is a full-time job being a perimenopausal mother of 3 who has a full-time job, if I ever get the right combination of breakfast, protein, weightlifting, sleep, hydration, minerals, if I ever line that up,
Unstoppable.
forget about it.
Game over.
Oh, fucking game over for
Wow.
everybody. Everything will change, will turn on its head. But I can't even put two of those things together.
Right. Well, speaking as someone...
It just makes me angry, Michael, that I get to this phase in my life after having all those children, after contributing to society, and I have to what? Lift weights. eat enough protein to, like I need to basically put a whole field of cows at the back of my house. Like, why? Who decided that at this phase of a woman's life we have to go back to the fucking gym?
It probably wouldn't have been bad for you to be doing it prior to that, but I guess you were too right.
But that I feel like I should have banked it.
Yeah.
I feel like all the training I did.
I think, but to a certain extent, you are one of those people who, when you go back to exercise, there is some sort of muscle memory there, isn't there? Because you tend to you pump up quick, and that's because
I'm mesomorphic.
You went hard.
Yeah,
for
I'm
a long
also
time.
like genetically blessed.
See, this is just making me think: if we're sex selling, then deliver.
I'm trying.
I'll sit here oiled if you will.
Okay. Next week.
Oh no.
Next week it's on.
No, I'm
okay,
away next week.
okay. This is the challenge.
What the
No,
fuck?
here we go. We have to each come looking as hot as we can. Now that can come in any form. So you have to come and I'll come looking at what we think is our hottest. All right? That's the challenge. And that's the only rule to this game.
Well, then what if I just decide I think my version of hottest is me dressed as like Benedict Cumberbatch in Sherlock?
Who am I to kink shame? But it has to be something that will entice the audience. So,
well, look, I'm away. I'm away next week. So don't I don't want to have
Fine,
a
the
surge
week
of
after.
subscriber.
sex sells, baby. We know that already. Do you know what? Was there something else you were trying to
I feel
get
like
to?
I would need. Look, in this situation, I'd need almost people to. No, I'd need people to suggest what I should. Oh God, what am I?
Good
what am I
idea.
doing?
Hello, dear Emsolators. What would you like to see Michael? What would be the ultimate sexual fantasy for the Emsolators for Michael and I to come dressed as? What could it
man,
be?
this
Well,
is
for me, you'd have to come as a Viking.
Oh yeah.
But I don't even know what. I'd have to come as Andrew Scott to be sexy to you.
Oh.
No, what does maybe?
No, they can choose.
So it's choose your own sexual adventure. It's
Jesus.
choose your own adventure sexual fantasy Emsolation edition. So you all get to choose what would how hot we would like. How would you like to see me hot? Like people might say
Dominatrix.
power
Yeah.
lesbian. Like people might want me to be like full mask. They might want me to sit here and but it's up to the Emsolators.
There's certain pictures in Madonna's sex book. I have a copy for it if people want any access to it. I could put up some suggestions.
I just have my nips and bits have to be covered. That's all.
Yes, me too.
Can't sit here nude.
Yeah.
No, your nips can be out.
Oh,
You've done all that work. You've got beautiful nips. As discussed, mine look like elderly fighter pilots' thumbs. And if I don't,
I love it. It used to be fighter pilots' palms, and now they've gone elderly.
they're wrinkled like
And
a
also-
ball sack. Imagine a ball sack and a thumb had a baby. That's my nipple.
And I just that brings up so many questions. Like, is the fighter pilot still flying? Because he's a danger.
Oh
Then.
no, he's been
he's
taken out of the
retired.
skies.
But he still sits there going
Yeah, and
like
cries.
that for old time's sake.
Cries when he
thinking of the
opens a
Second
beer.
World War.
Yeah, look at his thumbs going to
"Oh."
waste. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're arthritic. They're
Could open
exhausted.
a beer.
Yeah, they're bad. They've got rheumatoid arthritis. They're bad. The thumbs are fucked. They should have been amputated, but he held onto them. They're my nipples.
Wow.
Were we heading to a point?
It is. It's been quite the week of the surprise ripped.
Ah!
I have to say we were ahead of the game, as it turns out.
There has been a few surprise ripped, secretly buff. Whomst.
Firstly, friend of the pod, Sam Reid.
Sam Reid out there looking like a cock rocker.
Yes, I would say it's not really secret because he is playing the vampire Lestat, and now they're it's the third series interview with the vampire, and it's Lestat as a full glam rocker, and apparently their choice for that is let's just get him shirtless.
Smart. As
And-
we learned, sex sells.
They released one picture. Oh well, the first picture that they released was just Sam standing completely shirtless, abs, shoulders. There was a lot happening, and then again, not much being worn.
And the hair. And
The hair, long
and the
hair.
aggressive eyeliner. It's such a look. And the low cut pants.
Yeah,
it's a
sweaty.
real...
It was pungent.
I could smell him.
And it worked. Did it work for you?
No.
No, intriguing. You'll watch that show though.
Of course.
Yeah.
It doesn't turn me on, but I respect it.
Yeah.
I like a Viking with a bit of
That's right.
hair and not... I don't want a man who's intimidatingly buff.
Okay. Well then,
I want someone who's got potential, but a little bit of like, pushing for the pushing.
He was somewhat
Is that
predictable.
politically correct to say pushing for the cushion?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, great.
Pushing for the
A
cushion.
little bit of cushion for the pushing. Cushion for the pushing.
Okay. Delightful. You should write a song called that.
Cushion for the cushion. Pushing for the cushion.
I sniff a number one. That's a sense of viral sensation.
Don't look at the screen.
And then what was somewhat more surprising was Sasha Baron Cohen, post-divorce to Isla Fisher,
Someone got a revenge dress.
starring in some sort of Marvel movie, I believe, or Marvel TV
Has to
series
be a
or
villain.
something. I don't know
Never
who he
believe
is.
him as not. Is he a villain?
Does anyone know?
James
knows.
What's he playing?
He's playing Mephisto in Ironheart.
Mephisto.
Mephisto.
That makes sense.
Does that matter? Do you know who that is?
Mephisto. Mephisto. Mephiston.
Mephist back and forth.
I have no
Mephist
idea
lube.
who Mephisto is,
No.
but it sounds gay.
It does really.
Yeah. It does
Anyway,
sound-
but he'd really gone
my
really, really
fist.
buff.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's how I wanted to say. Went a bit hard there, sorry. I really felt the fist. Yeah. I'm off job.
You really
I
are.
cut my own hair last night. It's bad. Like, there's a big chunk of hair missing. We'll talk about
This
later.
is not the first time in recent times
No,
you've
it's
gone.
the first time I've cut a chunk of hair that I had to do an emergency hair which stopped this morning, which caused the pod to be late by half an hour. Please don't use tin snips at 1 a.m. is a cautionary tale.
Look, I'd be surprised if that many
Tin
people
snips are surprisingly
needed that
sharp.
warning.
You know, in my mind, tin snips are just going to
I
bend
don't even know what tin snips are.
things you snip tin with. They cut metal. I have a collection of them, an antique collection from Luigi, from my nunu. So I got out at 70...
Did you not have any other scissors?
Amazingly, no, because the metal clip from my extension was digging in my head. And I'm like, I'm just going to cut this clip out. It's like they're tiny little clips that little beads.
Yeah.
So I went and got Luigi's tin snips, which are like 70, 80 years old, surprisingly still quite sharp. And then I just thought, I'll just snip the little clip and then the bead will come out. But unfortunately, it snipped a whole chunk of my hair, the hair atop the bead. So it was just sitting in my hand and I was...
What time are we?
1 a.m.
Of course.
And so I gently placed the hair back. Don't know what I was thinking. Like I just gently thought, I'm just gonna. And I woke up in the morning hoping it was a bad dream. It was not. So the side of my head is a large chunk of hair just shooting perpendicular out, like a new growth forest coming out of. And so I went to the hair witches this morning and I said, "What can you do?" And they had to spend time reconstructing. There's a very. Let's hope there's no gusts of wind for the next 5 to 8 business years.
Look, as alarming as that story is, I do have to just say that when you got the hair extensions, honestly, I gave it 3 days.
It's been a year.
I
It's
know,
1 year anniversary of the
unbelievable.
girls.
It just seems so implausible. The sensory issues, all of it, it just felt like you were up against it. And I doubted you. And I'm here to humbly...
You should
I think
never
but I think you doubted you too.
doubt my vanity.
Okay, that's true.
Over my sensory issues.
It's a fire fierce as the sun, of course. Of course. If anything has to trump.
If I had to look at myself on camera every week,
Yeah.
and I look back at some of the years of Em's hair gone by, and I don't know what I was thinking.
Right. Well, it does look spectacular. And also, well done, Hair Witch, because I can't
The hair
tell.
witch has fixed it. Continue
Brilliant.
on with your...
Anyway, Sasha Baron Cohen, we're very familiar with his physique, of course, because of Borat. We've seen a lot of it. In that mankini, he didn't exactly have a dad bod, but you wouldn't say it was toned and it was very hairy. And so now he has a conventionally ripped bod. But weirdly, the reaction seemed to be a lot of women going, just FYI, we don't find this attractive. You put yourself in that?
He looks like he has a collection of skin dolls down in the basement, dressed with the hair of skunks he's caught himself in the middle of the night with his bare hands.
That is it's going to take some unpacking to get to the bottom of really what that means.
He looks like he'd play the villain in Dexter, which is ironic because Dexter is arguably the villain. He looks like he'd play the bad guy when
worse
the lead
than the serial
is Dexter.
killer. Would give you sympathy for the killer.
But perhaps that's the point because he is playing Mephisto
Right.
up
Yeah.
in Bummo.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
James is showing us Mephisto.
it looks like some sort of like devil-like character, and indeed, the key thing is the abs.
Okay. So I think he's hit the right chord. It's brilliant marketing because it's not hot. It looks evil. It looks like he's silently kind of calculate your weight to know how much chloride, hydrogen, chloroxide to buy to dissolve your body in.
Brilliant marketing. I do think he was not in character in that picture. I think that probably in his mind he looked hot. I think he thought that...
Again, he's on my list.
Of course.
I can't give you a reason why. There's just some men who go on my list for vibes, and he's one of them.
Okay.
Jason Momoa is now off the list.
Oh, my God. Has he been notified?
No.
Oh.
Because it's temporary. It's provisionary. It's prove your worth to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Momoa has got one foot on the shit list, one on the neutral list.
Oh, how electrifying. Please update.
Yeah, I will. But no, Sasha's on the shit list.
But can I just say,
why.
was he in the Minecraft movie and was
Yes.
that a significant factor?
Yes.
Yeah, so Elio's become attached to him.
Yes.
That's helped.
I also bought the matching jacket and I've got the same hair as him. And his character was weirdly feminist and masculine at the same time.
Okay.
So he talked about, like the first line I heard his character says, "You're wearing black Puma. That's a confident scent. All young boys should have a signature scent." I was like, yep. I'm in.
Okay.
Yeah, he's won me back as a Minecraft.
All right,
I'm
well,
a little slut. I admit
update,
it.
yeah.
I'm a little slut.
Wait for the next status update with that.
Have I derailed you enough?
Oh, look, I think we've said everything that needs to be. Sex sells.
How do you feel about Sam? Like, do you wish he had to look like that for Dale?
No.
There's something about the vampire fandom.
Oh.
Regardless of whichever vampire series they belong to, there's just something about that brand of fan that they really go to another level.
Oh, totally.
If you're entering into a vampire like franchise, you have to prepare for your life to never be the same.
And also queer fans are intense, and he's like sitting there. It's queer and vampire.
Venn diagram.
Oh, it's perfect.
It's true.
But indeed, as he lent more into the Lestat thing, every season, of course, his physique was changing. So you will notice that Dale, you don't see much of him without his shirt on, particularly as we go on, because it would not look like 80s men were not ripped.
No.
Even Tom Selleck himself. No, but he wasn't.
The rockers were. Like the guys in the hair rock bands were.
Dale,
Nah,
someone these days, someone working in an office really might be ripped, I guess. But back in the 80s, they weren't. So we stuck very true to that. And I don't know that anyone was clamouring to see Dale sexual. Maybe they were.
I'm sure they would have been.
Maybe.
Okay. Triple J declared the hottest 100 Australian songs over the weekend as voted for by the audience. And I think the audience was not made up of many people over the age of 40, if you look at the list. Like, I think there was some indications that...
Really? Because it was so stacked to the golden oldies, though.
I don't think it was as stacked to the golden oldies that we would consider golden oldies. I'm glad Crowded House was in there a couple of times.
Really half New Zealand, but we'll take him.
Whatever. You can have Russell back.
Yeah.
Same. Honestly, when I hear a New Zealander's done well, I genuinely go, oh, same. Yeah, good for them. We'll take it. I know that they don't do it with us.
Lord.
New Zealand's, yeah, she's one of us. New Zealanders don't really like Australians. It's not, we're considered riffraff, I've now learned.
Okay.
Whenever people, a lot of New Zealanders say it like this, Australians. Like
do we have any New Zealand emsolators? I'm sure we do.
Yeah.
Can I find out, do you consider
describe?
us, second-rate New Zealanders? I'd love to know.
Are we trashy? Are we
think so.
sellouts? Are we just basic?
Because I listened to this podcast called The Morning Shift. These 3 New Zealander guys, they're so fucking funny. And anytime Australia comes up, they say it with a dirty sneer. Oh, he's Australian. Ugh.
Is it a bit of a Sydney-Melbourne thing, though?
Or maybe it's a sport thing. Maybe. It's because they are all rugby people.
I mean, I used to sort of, especially when Jacinda Ardern was Prime Minister, I was kind of so bedazzled by New Zealand. But let's just say I thought they were a left-wing paradise, and that's changed. Jesus Christ.
That's so true. Speaking of world leaders, Justin Trudeau has been spotted on a date with Katy Perry.
This has electrified me. And I suppose we have to assume it is a date because I can't see why former PM
They had
Justin
lobster.
Trudeau...
The executive chef spilled what they ate. Lobster's
Really?
not a casual meal.
Oh, right. He wasn't doing trade negotiations with Perry as some sort of delegate.
Good. Yeah,
Wow.
so they're both single now, obviously, because he split from his wife of 18 years.
Yeah,
and
that's
she split
right.
with Orlando.
Yeah.
So they're on a very public date.
I think they have major siblings or lovers vibes about them. I really feel like they look... I do, don't you think? With his black hair and the sort of the roundness of the eyes and everything like that.
I just don't get... It was clearly a PR stunt because those two could find a way to date privately. He was the fucking Prime Minister, for God's sake. So why?
Well,
what could they possibly have in common? Or do you think Katie's just gone, which I respect, he's hot.
maybe he just wants to be made to feel like a teenage dream. I don't know. Like if you pivot away from your marriage of so many years.
I mean...
Good for her.
Because you know Orlando is balls deep in the first thing that makes eye contact.
Oh,
with you.
100%.
So fucking
Good for her.
get it in and around your orifices.
Yeah.
Justin Trudeau. I can't think of something dirty.
Yeah. And also, there's a family legacy because his father, of course, dated Barbra Streisand, as revealed extensively and discussed extensively in her autobiography, which I listened to. There was about 1,800 chapters about that, mostly concerned with what food they ate. But, yeah, that was a whole thing.
I can't believe that was not common knowledge. I love how Michael just dropped that as though he was saying, of course, and as we all know, today's Wednesday. I didn't know Barbara dated Trudeau Senior.
No.
Of course.
I didn't get to that in the book.
Can you imagine? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that was like, I think he was in office at he was in office at the time.
Respect.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love Barbara.
But it was the bizarre thing about it was there was no sense whatsoever that, like, you know, of a sense of occasion that she's dating like a world leader. It was absolutely like, oh, we're two very busy people. It was hard to make it work, and absolutely.
What
I
did
think
they eat, pray
she
tell?
held. I can't remember now.
Not brownies
I
with
think
the walnuts.
I think she was not keen to move to Canada, and she was realizing mostly temperature issues, as I recall. But I think she was realizing that she was very happy in her little Malibu place, and it just was not. But she enjoyed it. She stayed on good terms with all the exes.
She did. She really and
Yeah.
not afraid to kiss and tell. That's what I like about Babs.
Absolutely not. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And not afraid to say who tried to kiss her.
Well, and she's not on good terms with some of them. Mandy Patinkin.
Oh, I'll never look at
Never
Mandy
forget.
Patinkin the
I know,
same.
and I loved him.
I just like saying his name.
Andre Agassi, top marks.
Patinkin.
Don Johnson. Yeah, she had a crack at Rafe Fiennes.
Did you know that?
I know you hate that name.
Dennis Quaid is dating is married to a 35-year-old woman. He's 74. Oh. Sir. Someone's having to shelve the Viagra night and day. Hottest 100 Australian songs. Yeah. So I, get ready for this sentence, went to the pub with the kids. What?
I can't. I'm so intrigued as to the steps towards that decision.
I don't have a life.
Okay.
Unless I'm working, I don't leave the house. And is becoming the girls did an intervention.
Oh.
My daughter.
Well, then I question their judgment. If that was the intervention they chose. Really?
Yep. So my daughter said, you need to get out there. Like, you need to put yourself out there, Mum. And I'm like, I put myself out on Instagram every day. They're like, no, you got to be around people. I'm like, I don't like people. So Chella says, Will, Sean, my backing vocalist and friend.
That's appealing.
Will, actor, Chella's best friend since she was 16,
Yeah.
had her first kiss on stage with him. And Scarlett, Chella's longtime best friend. I've known all these people since
All
they were
delightful
little kids.
people,
Yeah.
yep.
And Sean going was the main draw card, I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
of
Because
course.
Sean and I sit there and it's like, we just reenact Clueless,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I'm like, okay, fine. So what does one wear to a pub? What do you think I wore? What do you think I wore to the pub? To the pub, we're going to listen to the Triple J Hottest 100
Well, I
Australian
hope
songs.
you went some sort of pseudo-90s look
I
to
did.
evoke. So I'm sort of sensing some sort of, like maybe a nod to grunge in a way.
I did.
Like pulling out maybe something that's flannelesque but a bit more fitted, maybe? No?
So I did do a black bootleg.
Okay.
With Doc Martens.
Oh, Doc Martens, the classic.
Yep. So I did a black bootleg jean.
Surprised it wasn't like one of those little daisy dresses like Courtney Love would wear.
Oh, he's been wearing those over jeans lately. I nearly fell over.
Oh, wow.
It's back. Dresses over jeans. It's back.
Move on, culture.
Move on. Where's the button? I don't have it.
We got this one.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That sounds like me.
It is.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess the Beyonce
Can't even remember
gift.
what the context was. What?
The Beyonce gift.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, I got myself dressed in the bootlegs and like I wore a tight black t-shirt and then like this green kind of like grungy jumper
Yeah.
over the top.
Okay, yeah.
Hair was tousled,
Solid.
big
Yeah,
hoops.
yeah.
Love a big silver hoop. Went down to the pub and the pub near me was really giving very much celebrate Australia Day with massive Southern Cross flags.
Oh.
And
but
probably
it wasn't even Australia Day.
Half the clientele had Southern Cross tattoos. And I just want to say there has been some shift. It was 90% Generation Z there, by the way. And these boys had baseball caps on, mullets, mustaches, and like 90s speed dealers, and then just jeans, and like they all look like they come from the site.
Right.
It's and I said to Chella, there's
The
no
site,
the
as in the
building
word-
site.
oh, okay.
Like there's no variety. It's a factory. And normally on paper that would appeal to me, but I couldn't tell them apart.
Yeah.
I could not tell these moustachied, mulleted, baseball cap, speed dealer wearing Gen Z boys apart. I was shocked at what is happening at the pub. Pubs have changed. Pubs have changed,
Who
Michael.
could believe that would happen in a quarter of a century?
And then I'm sitting there and we're listening to the songs.
Yeah.
And then I text my friend Missy Higgins.
Oh, clang! Yeah.
And we were texting back and forth.
One of multiple friends that ended up on the countdown.
I was texting my friend Ella Hooper also. No,
Ah.
Ella happened to ring me while her song was playing on the radio. She didn't even know.
Yeah.
No, Missy, I was like, and Sean, he's Missy's number one fan. Like I was texting, he's like, who are you texting? And I said, Missy Higgins.
Yeah.
She was at home with her cat.
Did he hyperventilate?
Yeah.
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 I
He
would hope
loves her so much.
Who doesn't?
No, so much love. But are you happy? I just want to say, In Excess Never Tear Us Apart, number one. Wouldn't have been
no
mine,
complaints.
but no complaints.
Yeah, I loved it.
Hilltop Hoods, get in the bin.
I would have thought probably You're the Voice probably is my heart's number one. Although when I was listening to it, actually, when I heard Treaty come on, I just felt like it sounded so incredible and I was shocked it was so low. It was. I mean, it was like 30 something, I think.
It
But
ignited so many songs again for me, but specifically Sacred Ground Living on Borrowed Time. What's it called, Zeke? Solid Rock. Have you listened to that song recently? It's fucking stirring, Michael.
right. Okay.
Like,
You texted me and I started listening a bit late. But I mean, for me, I am moving into my nostalgia phase. And I used to have all the CDs, the double CDs of the Hottest 100 and oh man.
no Diesel, no Tina.
No, there were some surprising omissions. A lot of Powderfinger. No Spider Bait, I noticed. I mean,
I think there was one Spider Bait
was there?
song
Maybe there
toward
was.
the top.
Maybe there was.
I think there was one because, there was.
Okay.
I think Abby Chatfield's fan base certainly pushed Peking Duck into there and well deserved. Not saying a word. Love Keith. But I think there were some newer ones that, obviously the younger generation. Because I said to Chella, does anyone listen to Triple J anymore?
Apparently not. I think it's lost the cultural cachet that it had, alas, as most radio has. I mean, we're in the streaming era now. But which is also makes it incredibly hard as an Australian artist to break through, which is why once you stop talking about Troye Sivan, Kylie Minogue, maybe Amel and the Sniffers, like who else? Whereas back in the 90s.
Oh, it was a heyday.
Oh, God, what a
Halcyon.
heyday.
Oh, my God, it was so good. How'd you feel about Untouched?
Look, I'm a fan of that song, a huge fan of that song. It didn't stop me being angry that Chains wasn't there. But I basically don't. I mean, that song, I'm aware of the fact that it has been claimed by even younger generations.
Oh, my daughter's generation.
Yeah, totally.
Have I told you my Veronicas story?
Please do.
It's so good. Chella was obsessed with the Veronicas. They used to have a clothing line at Kmart. Like, we had to go buy it all.
Yeah.
And I was working in radio at the time. Wait, before I tell you this story, I saw the best headline. The Batuta Advocate said, Untouched makes Triple J's Hottest 100 thanks to the Italians, the gays, and Queensland or something. Like, it was amazing. Anyway, I got to go and interview them backstage before their show. This is before I've gotten to know the girls. I love them. But I hadn't met them before then. And I said to Chella, we're going to meet the Veronicas. So we went and bought, Chella wore head-to-toe Veronicas outfit.
Oh, how old?
Oh, 6.
Oh,
It was prime.
Yeah.
It was the greatest moment of my parenting life. So we walk in and the girls are sitting there. They're teensy tiny little birds, amazing, sitting on the couch, all dressed in their cool Veronica stuff. And in front of them, I'll never forget, was just a huge salad bowl full of peanut butter with 2 knives shoved into it. And that was the only food in the room. And as they were sitting there chatting to Chella, they would delicately scoop peanut butter out with the knife and lick it off. And to this day, I cannot see crunchy peanut butter without thinking of Lisa and Jess or Elio.
delicious. Strange, but delicious. I
What a
support it.
flex.
Yeah.
We're welcoming the general public in, please. And it did look like someone had just taken a massive shit in a bowl. Like it was not smooth. They obviously like it crunchy.
Yeah.
They like a textural experience.
I do too,
But
yeah.
it was such a statement. Like no flowers, no like platters or anything. It was just a big bowl. Amazing.
But look, some
To this-
2 decades later,
to
it's
this day,
seared in your
burned.
mind. Yeah.
I love them.
To be honest, I was happy to hear them because an overwhelming thing for me was how male it all was. And so every time there was a woman's voice, I was like, thank God. I mean, it's probably no
So
surprise to
male.
listeners of the pod that I do tend to listen to the ladies more than the gentlemen. Yes. I mean, I do. I love Farnham and In Excess and all of those things, but you know, I mean, I was happy.
I mean, you hide that given the T-shirt you're wearing. I had no idea.
That's right, yeah. I mean, okay, I hide the light under a bushel for sure. But I just see she wrapped up the two. Anyway, sorry. That's
No,
a whole
tell
separate
me.
thing.
Destiny Child.
Last night, yes.
When Michael got here, I'm like, we've got nothing to talk about.
Oh my God.
We have.
Destiny's Child.
I know.
Destiny's Child.
She
reformed
reunited.
at the fucking LA. We were at that gig, but not that gig, but we were at that stadium. It happened in LA.
Wasn't it Las
Yes.
Vegas?
Wait.
It was Las
It
Vegas.
was Las Vegas.
I think she closed
Okay,
it
I
in
feel
Las
better
Vegas.
about that. I feel better about that. I thought it happened in LA.
No. Yeah,
well-
she pulled out some guests. She had pulled out Miley earlier in France, and then Shabuzi came out at one point. But then for the grand finale, Destiny's Child reformed.
So good.
What I loved about it was they came out and they did it. They strutted around to Lose My Breath, one of their in the latter era of Destiny's Child's big hit. Love it. But then she did and full respect. Mostly they sang Energy from Renaissance, and I love it that she's like, let's do this nostalgia thing and the fans will go crazy. Oh, what are we going to sing? Well, mostly one of my new solo songs.
Of course.
Yeah.
And if you watch very closely, if you want to know what the textbook definition of professionalism is, Kelly realizes she's out of step with Beyonce and
Yeah.
Michelle very
Yeah.
early on.
Yeah.
And she fucking
Yeah.
corrects like
Yeah.
a trained dressage
I know.
horse.
I know.
Like, I was so impressed, kitty girl.
Yeah,
Do you want to hear a conspiracy theory?
always.
Act 3,
Yeah.
Destiny's Child.
Oh.
3.
Well,
Might
yes.
not be the rock album we're expecting. It could be Destiny's Child does rock.
Okay.
What?
No, but apparently, and I'm not sure whether this is a rumor or confirmed, Destiny's Child sang on the demo of 16 Carriages. They were the other voices. It was going to be a reunion with Destiny's Child, and I believe, I could be wrong about this, and I think it was like all members, I think. But
Even the ones Matthew fucked over in the
look,
early days.
someone can confirm this, but anyway, I'm putting it out there. But then she decided to go with the like underrepresented country artists instead. So the idea of bringing Destiny's Child into the Renaissance experience has occurred to her.
On the last show to give us a little taste of Act 3. I'm telling you, do not underestimate. I'm not the only one who thinks that.
Oh, all I can say is, it's sad we weren't there, but thank God you weren't sitting in Death Becomes Her waiting to see Michelle Williams, because imagine if you found out she's not on tonight and then you subsequently found out she was like you. That would have been, you would have been inconsolable.
Over it. All right, that's it for the main edition of Emsolation. Coming up next, I discovered the World Championship massage event happened in Tokyo about 3 weeks ago, and I've been sent a video. Somebody asked me to do an investigation.
Okay.
And I looked into it. I was unaware this occurred. And then I saw some footage.
So massage is a competitive sport.
Correct. They're in a stadium. People are watching. There are tables fanned out. There is dance music playing. And there's some shit going down.
Okay.
So I'm going to do some more commentating since people enjoyed.
Commentary.
Rolls off the tongue.
Commentary, yeah.
Rolls off the tongue.
Hashtag.
Commentary. Because... an emsolator, actually a few emsolators sent in and said, could Em please commentate this lady's performance?
I love that it's both sports commentary and journalistic investigation all wrapped in one.
Don't hang out for the journalistic investigative
Okay.
parts. Sorry
Have you
much.
done a couple of Googles about it
Yeah,
though?
yeah, yeah. I know it was
that's
in
what-
Tokyo.
That's what most journalism is these days.
I know it was this
Times
year.
are tight.
Yeah, it's good. But I mean, it's exciting times. So we're going to be looking at that video. We'll also be discussing, I don't know, could be anything.
Also, vote for
What
the
a
Logies.
sell!
Vote for the Logies because I feel guilty that I said we weren't going to win. We will if you vote.
Can you
Vote
do
for-
it? Tell them
Yes.
do a proper sell.
It's all online. You go into the draw to win something, I think, and just vote for the Logies. And it is the newsreader up for Best Drama and Michelle M. Davidson and Mark Downey, who are both up for Best Supporting Actress in a TV show. And don't forget, Friends of the Pod are up for the gold, and that would be Julia Morris
Poe.
and Poe.
Wow, God, good for you. Good.
I'll put links in the
girl.
newsletter as well.
And there's incredible musical acts on the night. I mean, it's some of the biggest current stars in the world. Richard Marx and Marsha Hines are both performing.
What stronghold does Richard Marx have on this country? Why does he get...
interesting,
He's a
isn't he?
coach on The Voice. Has he got shit on Albanese? He's a coach on The Voice. He shows up for everything. I bet you he's the fucking AFL halftime entertainment this year.
We love him. I don't know. We are, quote unquote, right here waiting for him.
That's
Sorry,
such what a
sorry.
belter. No, what a song.
Yeah.
Wherever you go,
Whatever you do.
Did he sing Hazard?
That was the- yes,
when I
yes,
was just
yes.
this beautiful song about murder.
Yeah.
I fell down the river.
Yeah.
It's like a cold case. It's like a true crime documentary
Also,
in a song.
good friends with Barbra Streisand.
We really
All roads lead back.
We really went through an era of like in the 90s, Joey, of like stories of crime being put into impossible, beautiful song hooks.
That's right.
Like just this whole long winding story. Joey.
Joey, Concrete Blonde. I love that song, but what happened?
I never seen this before.
Yeah.
Joey, but remember she's driving in the car and when you're somewhere. It's like this whole story.
Right.
Remember the words of that song?
Oh, right. Yeah, but I just remember it being wistful and sad and nostalgic. I don't remember anyone dying.
Didn't someone die in the car in the rain?
I remember,
that
you know
night?
what has a bit of that vibe, but I think it's more is Pink's Who Knew.
Yeah.
That
It's,
also,
and
yeah.
Ed Sheeran, A-Team. And now we're like, think about me, think about all, think about me in espresso.
Oh, you're saying in contrast to that, I'm like, who dies in espresso?
No one,
Okay,
but
no one
songwriting
dies.
has changed.
It has changed.
And
Look,
on that note, that hot take. We head to the sealed section.
well done if you followed this podcast. Well done.
What do
Because
mean?
I just feel like there was a lot of leapfrogging around,
That's my
particularly
fault.
more than. Well, it's your trademark. I presume people love it because otherwise, why would you be listening? But I feel like we really pushed it to the next.
It would be very annoying if someone hoped I followed a thought through. Bye.
Bye.
Emsolation with M. Rossiano is recorded at Down the Hill Studios. Hosted by M. Rossiano with Michael Lucas. Executive produced by Benjamin Wasley. Produced by M. Rossiano. Edited by Ezekiel Fan with videos by James Henderson. Socials by Benjamin Wasley, M. Rossiano and Marcella Rossiano Barrow with assistance from Jem Evans and Isabella Hines. You'll find links to get more Emsolation on Instagram at Emsolation Podcast. And thanks for listening. We can't wait to chat with you again soon.